Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt, and today is what is supposed to be the final day of Rare Breed Versus. Maybe I'll make more Rare Breed Versus videos in the future, even though some of you in the comments are like, stop making Rare Breed videos. Everybody's gonna buy them now, and they're not gonna be able to be found ever again. Bitches, people been talking about Rare Breed for years. There's something about Wild Turkey that doesn't scream "buy me" to the general public. Bottle flippers and chasers and hoarders, for some reason, don't go after Wild Turkey Rare Breed. It's just not sexy. Is it because it's the Wild Turkey name? Who the heck knows? But just because I do a little video series talking about how good Rare Breed is, doesn't mean anything is going to change retail-wise. I'm not done with this rant. Just to let you know, I'm going to resume this rant as soon as I pour these two whiskeys. And by these two whiskeys, I should probably introduce the second whiskey. Today, on Rare Breed Versus, it's Rare Breed versus Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Barrel Proof. This looks like a mismatch on paper, but can Wild Turkey take down this high-proof hooker? Or will this Tennessee pterodactyl beat the turkey into extinction? Wild Turkey Rare Breed America. We'll go in glass A because I'm running out of things to say about Wild Turkey being in glass A. Say A. Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Barrel Proof America. We'll go in glass B because it looks like you could turn this bottle into a bong. Now we spin the Julie-like wheel of confusion to confuse ourselves. A little bit overboard. We will call this glass number 1 and this glass number 2. Swirling and twirling and spinning and spinning. Have you ever heard of the Fred Minnick effect? Fred Minnick is probably the world's most well-known spirits taster. If he's not one of the world's most well-known spirits tasters, he's at least one of the world's most well-known whiskey tasters. Fred Minnick is single-handedly responsible for literally selling out shelves and shelves of whiskey based off of a review or an award alone. Fred Minnick named Henry McKenna 10-year his whiskey of the year. And guess what happened to Henry McKenna 10-year? She gone. That's what people worry is going to happen to their Rare Breed if people continue to talk about it and give it rave reviews. But like I said before, that's just not the case. In 2019, Fred Minnick did a blind taste test with Rare Breed against the entire Buffalo Trace Antique collection. I don't know what Fred was smoking that night, or if he was high on mushrooms or on an ayahuasca trip, but somehow, some way, Rare Breed beat the entire 2019 Buffalo Trace Antique collection in a blind tasting. Beat them all. Came out number 1. And guess what happened to Rare Breed after that? Nothing. Nothing. So when the biggest influencer in the spirits game can't alter the sales of Wild Turkey Rare Breed, the fattest whiskey taster in the spirits game won't be able to do it either. And by fattest, that's PHAT. Potentially hammered and tasting. PHAT. Alright. Unfortunately, this is a problem. This is a problem. Based off of the color alone, unfortunately, I already know which whiskey is in which glass. For some reason, the Jack Daniel's barrel proof products are So dark. I'm gonna pretend like I don't know this is Jack Daniels. I'm going to try to determine objectively or subjectively, whichever word is the right word to use in this situation. I'm going to try to determine which one I like the most, which one is a better experience, and which one is the winner, even though I already know which one is which. Glass number 1. Oh, rare breed. Sweet. Cinnamon and sweetness, little oak, some pepper like usual. Very nice nose. The rare breed always smells very good. Now let's go to the nose on glass number 2. Oh, Tennessee whiskey, Jack Daniels for sure. Little sweeter, red fruits, fermented red fruits. Smells like somebody's making homemade wine. Fermented grapes, fermented cherries, some sweet wood. A little bit of cherry syrup. Obviously higher proof on the nose. A little bit more of a punch it's packing. That's number 1. Wowzers. Man. Rare breed continues to impress me. This isn't the most refined, most well put together, most well-rounded, or perfectly balanced bourbon on the market, but there's something about it that's just good. It's like it throws caution to the wind, and it's like, bitches, I don't care. If I want to wear pants with one of the legs cut off, I'm gonna do it. Will I look silly in public? Yeah, probably. But if I want to start a new trend, I'm gonna start it. Because I'm a little rough around the edges. I don't play by the rules. What would you call a pair of jeans with one leg cut off? If you wore a pair of jeans with one leg cut into a short, like one of those shorts that girls wear nowadays with the butt cheek hanging out, if one leg had a butt cheek hanging out and the other leg was like a bell bottom, what would you call that piece of bottom wear? Hot and cold? Long and short? Cheeks and freaks? Glass number 2, down the hatch. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. That was a powerful bugger. That was a powerful practitioner of palate. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that, but I wasn't expecting that. Oh, 131.8 proof. That explains part of it. These are both barrel strength bourbons, but they play in different leagues. Jack Daniel's single barrel proof is like Shaquille O'Neal when he was breaking backboards as an Orlando Magic player. Wild Turkey Rare Breed isn't quite as big, isn't quite as powerful, is a little rough around the edges, and plays for the And One Mixtape Street Ball Tour. It's like Escalade from the And One Mixtape Street Ball Tour. This is Escalade versus Shaq. And this is the Shaq Attack. Jack Daniel's barrel proof is like a V8 Mustang with straight pipes. No catalytic converters, no resonators, no mufflers. It just has aftermarket headers and then straight pipes out the back. It is a loud, obnoxious son of a bitch. People will look at you and say, how can you tolerate that? How do you stand that? Why do you think that that is good? Stop starting your car at 6 a.m. when everybody in the neighborhood is sleeping. But the people who get it, get it. And to the right people, the sound of that Mustang is music to their ears. Just like this Jack Daniel's barrel proof wreaks havoc on my mouth and internal organs, but at the same time I love it. Because, dang it, slap me around, Jack Daniel's barrel proof, I've been a bad boy. Jack Daniel's single barrel proof handcuffed me to the headboard and is spanking me with a diamond-shaped dirt shovel. Who's been bad, Matt? Fung! I've been bad! Fung! Stop that! Fung! It just does what it wants with you and doesn't give a crap. So, with that being said, I'm calling a stop to this bourbon skirmish immediately, declaring the winner by knockout due to a flying knee to the chin. Today's winner is glass number 2, which is letter B, Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof. Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof looked at Rare Breed and was like, "You think you're a problem child, bitch? You think you're a problem child? Bitch, please." Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof, the winner tonight. So, after 5 bourbon skirmishes, Rare Breed has a winning record of 3-2. But I don't think we're done here. I do not think we're done here. There's so many other whiskeys that Rare Breed has to face. Rare Breed has to go head to head with other bourbons in the same category. It can't just stop here. I must continue at some point. It hasn't had its rematch against 1920 yet. It hasn't faced Bell Mead Reserve, 1792 Full Proof, Old Ezra 7-year, Smoke Wagon, Uncut, Unfiltered. There are so many more bourbons that Rare Breed needs a skirmish. Maybe I'll take a little break, maybe I won't. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. But Rare Breed showed out this week and did fantastic stuff. In head-to-head competitions, Rare Breed stacks up really well. If you liked this video, if you liked this series, hit the thumbs up. Also, leave a comment below. Did you like this series? Do you want it to continue? Which bourbons should Rare Breed face that I haven't mentioned? Or, even a better question, if we put Rare Breed aside, which bourbon do you want to see go up against its competitors? How about Buffalo Trace versus? Or we could do Weller Antique 107 versus Wheated Bourbons? Or we could do George Dickel versus Garbage to see George Dickel lose immediately? Or we could take my whiskey of the year last year, Sam Houston 15, and put that up against stuff. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. You're smarter than me and a lot better looking. My name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey, and like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on bringing your kids to the pool every day. What I've learned in 6 years of parenting is this. Kids have what some doctors call energy. There's no stopping them. They do whatever they want. They don't care. My kids, off the walls nuts. They go crazy. They don't care what I say. And now that it's summertime and school is out, I can't send them little buggers away. So they're with me all day. But I learned this. I have a public pool about 2 minutes from my house, and I'm just driving them there every day. Nothing wears out children faster than 2 hours in a swimming pool in 90-degree heat with the sun beating down on them. After 2 hours, those kids are weak sauce. They got nothing left, and I'm in charge. What's up with that? Hell yeah, go to bed. Falling asleep in the car on the way home. What a bunch of babies. So yeah, just go to the swimming pool with your kids, bring your beach bag that has a bunch of upside down pineapples on them, wear your t-shirt that you eventually take off to show your enormous beautiful body to the entire water park. That shirt has a bunch of upside down pineapples on them, and you're just sitting there in all your glory, only wearing your swim trunks on a reclining beach chair watching your children swim. And those beach trunks have a bunch of upside down pineapples on them. Will any hot mamas get the hint? Probably not. They probably won't. But it's fun to think about.